Hey guitar champion, what's going on? Justin Hombach here, back from my practice cave, and today we're going to take a look at this tapping sequence, this tapping lick, which is inspired by the song Get the Funk Out from the band Extreme and their great guitar player Nuno Bettencourt. As always, first I'm going to play this lick slow, then we'll dive right into the lesson. If you want the free taps of this lesson, then go in the description box, there's the link where you can download them for free. And if you want to get notified every time when I upload a new lesson and you want the free taps instantly, then check out my website, the link is in the description box. There you can subscribe, and every time I upload a new lesson you will get the free taps instant and a notification that I have uploaded this new lesson. So without much further ado, let's check out today's lick. So the general chord progression goes like this: B flat major, C major, E flat major and F major. We are outlining those chords with the major arpeggio, and we are adding the nines in this tapped major arpeggio sequence. So the first shape, the first major shape goes like this in slow. We're starting tapping on the 15th fret of the D string, releasing the tap to our index finger on the 8th fret of the D string, and hammering with our ring finger into the 10th fret of the D string. Here we have the intervals fifths, root, 9. Then we are going with our tapped hand to the 15th fret on the G string, releasing now with our index in the 7th fret of the G string, and hammering with our pinky into the 10th fret of the G string. So here we have root, 3rd and 5ths. Then we are going with our tapped hand to the 13th fret of the E string, releasing into the 6th fret of the E string, and hammering with our pinky into the 10th fret of the E string. Here again we have 5th, root, 3rd. Now we are tapping again the 13th fret on the E string, but we are not releasing to our index finger, we are releasing to our pinky. And then we are pulling with our pinky back off to our index finger. Then we are going to the second shape, the second tapped version on the G string, and playing twice this descending version. Tapping on the 15th fret, releasing to our pinky on the 10th fret, and pulling to our index on the 7th fret. And this idea, we are transforming it into the D string. Tapping 15th fret, releasing to the 10th fret with our ring finger, and pulling to our index finger on the 8th fret. So all together we have Now for the C major, we are shifting this complete section, this complete tapping lick 2 frets higher. So we're starting on the 17th fret. Pretty basic. Okay, for the E flat major, we are not transforming the complete tapping section 3 frets higher, like we would do with the chords. We are outlining the E flat major with the C minor 9 tapped arpeggio. So what option notes, what color notes do we get when we are adding to the E flat major a C minor 9 chord? So let's analyze this. In C minor 9 we have the note C, E flat, G, and the D as the 9. So the E flat is also in our E flat major chord. It's a root in E flat major and it's a third in C minor. The G we have in both chords. It's the third in E flat major and it's the fifth in C minor. So we don't have the B flat in our C minor 9 at 9 arpeggio, but we have the C, which is transformed to E flat major, the major 6, and we have the D, which is a 9 in the C minor 9 chord, and it's in E flat major, the 7th. So in general we are creating an E flat major 6 sound with a major 7 in it. For our tapping section, this is pretty easy because we only have to change one note, the E transformed into the E flat. So here's our E, and here on the 12th fret of the E string, obviously is our E. We are taking those two notes, one fret below, creating a C minor at 9 arpeggio. So with the power of the mystical substitution we are creating some really great sounds, some really interesting sounds. I highly recommend to you guys to check out some more substitutions or the concept and the idea behind substitutions. I have made a video about it, a Marty Friedman lesson where I'm explaining a bit more. The secret Marty Friedman chord, it's the name of the lesson where I'm explaining a bit more about those substitutions. So go ahead and check that out. And let's continue. So for the F major arpeggio we are going to another string set. So instead of playing the D string, the G string and the E string, we are now moving to the A string, the D string and the B string. The frets are the same like in the first tapped arpeggio, but this time everything is one string below. You see, the B flat major tapped arpeggio goes like this. And the F major arpeggio, everything one string below. So, one tip for you guys to practice those arpeggios. Be aware of the timing. Try to play every note equally length than each other note. So don't have something like... Okay, this was a little bit too much, but you get the point. Try to play it really slow, like slow motion on a level where you can really control the tempo and the timing and try to make it as equal as possible. This was overall the complete tapped arpeggio sequence. We are playing it twice, and I recommend to you guys to check out those tapped arpeggios alone and try to incorporate into your playing. Try to play a bit with it, be creative with it, and go and find some ways how you can use it.